So, SIRS, a race against the clock, well, the clock of science fair. Our question was, what's the best way to partition your time so you make the best use of your time, especially in class? The purpose is to make use of your time in class.
Our hypothesis was that working on the review of literature is the area where you can spend most of your time and plan ahead to allocate most of your time there. This is because the review of literature takes a lot of time to collect data and information and sources and to put into an organized and cohesive manner.
So we just put our data in a spreadsheet, and then we calculated the average of each category basically, and use those averages because I didn't take stats, so I don't know standard deviations or anything.
Yeah, we found the average for each student instead of finding the average for not for each student, but yeah, we found for each category from each student we didn't calculate the average, the total, the 178 hours at the bottom. We didn't divide it, we didn't mess with that. That's just a data point that's there because we are super complicated.
We just kept it short and simple. And so this is how it broke down in a pie chart. So you can see this is the review lit, writing it, and then the next biggest one is collecting data. And then the orange one over there is researching primary sources for the ROL. So technically it relates to review of lit. And so a lot of things go into the review of lit.
Just writing a review of lit, not all the work on it put together, just writing it takes up 23.4% of your total time doing the project. The highest average time since sending or writing the review literature, which took about 41.9 hours, or 23.4% of the time. Collecting data, which was 32 hours, or 17.9%, and researching primary sources, which is 24.1 hours, or 13.5. We just took the mean of each category and put them on a list because it's easy. And two of the three highest average hours are related to the ROL, adding up to 66 hours or 36.9% of the time. Also, we didn't mess with the other category because it's hard.
It was kind of just vague. So our data supported our hypothesis. The review of lit, obviously, writing it and revising it took the longest amount of time to complete. Therefore, students should make sure that they plan ahead of time and make sure they have enough time to do it and write a really good review of lit. Shortcomings, these were kind of estimates at the end of the year, so students could have written down what they did to get more accurate results, and then it's from a handful of people, so the mean isn't really very accurate probably.
We don't have a high sample.
Yeah, and fun fact, there are about 117 days until science fair. We have class for about an hour a day, meaning 117 hours. So technically we could basically do all our work in class if